minute.
Okay. Oh, good. We're recording. Okay. So today it is, what is it, August 21st? We have exactly 10 days left in the month. And we wanted to chat with all of you just about some exciting things for August. We don't want to forget all the cool things going on in August, so we'll go over all of those. But also for any of you pushing for Leaders Retreat or pushing to achieve that silver double bonus, we want to chat with you about that as well. And so I want to thank you all for hopping on during our Lunch and Learn. And we will do, I love Lunch and Learns because, if somebody's at work, they can usually hop on. And we will record it for those who couldn't hop on today. So anyway, we have Ryan Flat with us. Ryan is my FDA, which is my Field Development Advisor.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
So, yeah, so formerly known as my coach. So he has the North Texas area?
North Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Canada.
Oh, I didn't know you had Canada.
Yeah. Canada, good day. Well, that's Australia. I don't know. Whatever. I got Canada.
Good day. Good day in Canada.
Close enough, right? No, Canada's been awesome. I love working with Canada. It's amazing. So if any of you guys are growing teams in Canada, first off, if you're not, you should. And if you are, then let me know and I'll help you out with that because it's an amazing opportunity. Canada's like popping off like crazy. It's going gangbusters and there's so much potential up there. So if you guys have thought, if you haven't gone international yet with your team, now's the time, right? You got Canada, Australia, soon to come, Mexico, right around the corner from that. So be thinking about it, right? It's a good opportunity when you're talking about growing a market that's fresh. Don't be afraid to branch out.
That's right. Well, and I was just talking to Christina Swift, and she is our VP of something.
Sales. Global sales.
Global sales. Well, no wonder we were talking about this because, and I told her our struggles with talking to Canada and talking to Australia is that we don't necessarily know the differences. We know they can't do all the things that we do. And so we just kind of stop. It kind of blocks us. And I said, what if we had a cheat sheet? This half of the page was Canada. This half of the page was Australia, just to keep handy. Hey, when I talk to these people in these different countries, I can rattle off, these are the things they can do there instead of focusing on things that they can't do that we can do, but things that they can't do. I mean, think about it. When we started in the United States, we didn't have all the products we have today. Heck, they just started with a breast check kit, right? So somehow they made it to where we are today. So think about that when you're helping out a new country, they're not going to start with everything at first, and they're going to do just fine, and eventually they'll be really big. So I said, let's do a cheat sheet of things that they can do so we can focus on that. I think that would really help us out too.
Well, and here's what's really cool. Something you guys can do, if you go into your back office and you go to my dashboard, right, just the dashboard page, and you scroll down to the very, very bottom, so it won't scroll anymore. In the bottom right-hand corner, you're going to see United States EN, right? Click that. If you scroll down from there, you're going to see Canada EN, Canada FR, Australia EN, New Zealand EN. If you pick, let's say you want to know what's going on with Canada, click Canada EN, right? Click that button. That'll convert your page to Canadian specs. And from there, you can go into into the resource library, and there's actually a getting started page packet. I think I actually have one that you can print out. Yeah, here it is. You can print this out. So this is until in the meantime, until we get something that's more easily accessible. That's how you can do it. And it talks about how you can share. There's 17 marketable products in Canada. It tells what those products are. It shows their compensation plan, some of their tools. So it's not really that widely known that you can do this, but this is a great way to do it. And it even shows, it breaks down their products. Sorry, my printer obviously ran out of ink. That's why it's all stripey. But it tells their products, their pricing, and their PV for all the different categories. So the biggest difference that you're going to see with those groups is like in Canada or Australia or New Zealand is the different products that they're allowed to talk about. They have pretty much every product. It's just they're not allowed to promote certain products, if that makes sense. So, with them, like for Canada example, they don't really have like ProBio 5, right? They have it not for resale or NFR, but they can't really promote it. So if you're doing a great challenge here in the US and you're like, man, we're using ProBio and we're doing this, well, they're not really going to be able to do that because they can't promote it as a business. Now, what they talk about behind closed doors is up to them, but they can't really promote it like on social media as a business. So we're working through a lot of that and bringing more and more products each day to the forefront for them. New Zealand, for example, is exclusively NFR. So anyone in New Zealand, they can take any product they want. It's just they have to do it not for resale. So if you're reaching out to anyone there officially, you can't really talk about anything other than the business with them. So there's little things like that, but don't let it scare you. I definitely encourage you guys to push for it. I know Alicia has been expanding her team internationally and going for that. So, don't be scared of it. Don't let it stop you.
The NFR, the not for resale, that really just means you just need to add them as ambassadors, right? You're just not adding a bunch of customers, right?
Yep. They have to be an ambassador. They have to order it themselves, which, I mean, that's not really a hindrance if you ask me. It's kind of a blessing. Oh my gosh, you have to be an ambassador to get these wonderful products. How terrible.
Right. Okay, so let's talk about silvers. Let's talk about silvers and how awesome the deal is this month, and how people that are like one or two away, or they have people on their team that aren't interested in growing the business, maybe, how can we help them turn silver?
Yeah, so you guys, this silver incentive this month is crazy town. So I would say if you guys aren't jumping on silvers right now, you're really missing a huge opportunity, not just for you, but for your whole organization, for anyone on your team, right? Because the amount of money that's out there for somebody who joins right now is crazy, right? So reality, break this down. There's 3 ways you can take advantage of the incentive, right? And there's actually 4 if you're including Leaders Retreat, okay? So my favorite is the re-rank silver, because you don't need 3 new enrollments. You just need to re-rank silver. So that's a really big thing. You could literally call somebody who's, and my list, my very first people I'd be reaching out to is, I would go into my genealogy report, which if you guys have never done this, it's quite simple. All you do is go to your back office, download genealogy. I would select July for your month, download that, right? Because you want to look at people who weren't qualified last month. And this would be something I could show you guys how to do. And I wonder if it would, you know what? I bet I could even show you guys how to do it real quick. How cool would that be? Let me see if it'll let me share my screen. All right. Let's see here. All right. Do you guys see this report right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So, all right. So everyone can see this report. So this is what I would do if I was you guys. Okay. Go to your back office, export your genealogy, or
tell them
download
where that's
genealogy.
at, because it's not under genealogy. It's under PV and points.
Yeah. So let me show you guys. Let me see. So I'm going to have to, let me go here real quick.
You can just stay here, but it's just, when you click on my business, and then you click on PV and points, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, PV and points and rank. It's called points and rank.
Okay.
And you click on that, the purple. Click the maroon or purple information. You're going to get your bar graphs, and you just scroll to the bottom. You're going to see, it'll say select a month in a little box, and it'll say right next to download genealogy, select July and hit download. That's going to automatically open up an Excel sheet. So when you do, this is what you're going to see. Okay, this is your Excel sheet right here. And if you notice, it's got the different levels, the names, all of that. But here's what you're looking for. And if you want to write this down, you're going to look at column L, and you want column M for this report. Okay, it's a very, very straightforward report. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. But column L and column N. So column L is the highest rank that somebody's ever achieved in their business. So you want to find for column L, silver, right? And for column N, that is that month's paid rank. So that is what they were paid on. So for column N, you want any rank under silver, okay? Now for me, I suggest using senior ambassador, because that means they have 2 qualified people, or using ambassador because that means they're qualified. If you use associate, they're probably not qualified. I wouldn't focus a lot of effort in that. If the other two, though, are going to be people who are qualified. So here's how you sort it, okay? Now, you could just scroll through here manually if you wanted, but let me show you a quick way to do it, right? Now, this is a big report because this is a manipulated diamond report that has all the information hidden. So this is big. Yours won't be quite this long, okay? So you could just go through here and look, right? You could go, okay, I'm looking for silvers who aren't holding silver. Like, okay, here's one right here. This person is silver, but they're being paid as an ambassador. So I know they're qualified, but they could re-rank. I'm going to reach out to them. Hey, did you know this month you can get a $100 bonus all over again, plus a free bottle of hemp oil, right? Mate, let's reach out. Let's go for it. This is a good month. But here's how you can sort it. 3 quick steps, okay? In the upper left, I don't know if you guys can see where my cursor is. It's over here. There's a little triangle, and you're going to click that, all right? You'll know you did it right because all this information goes gray. That means you've selected all the information in the report, okay? So I'll show that again. It's this little triangle up here. Hopefully you guys can see that. You click that, everything goes gray. Then you're going to go over to the top, right over here. It says sort and filter. Looks like a little martini glass or a little funnel, whatever it is. Click that. And you're going to go down to the little martini glass or funnel, and it says filter. Click that. Boom. Now what happened is you're going to notice all these little fancy drop-down arrows appeared in all the columns. If those all appear, you know you did it. Okay, so everyone hanging with me?
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
So I think your sort button is behind the little thing where we have people.
Oh, okay. Let me bring it in.
I don't know if you could scoot it over to show us that one, or.
Can you guys see it now still?
Yes, we can see it now. Or I can see it now. The sort and filter button. Okay.
Yep. So you click
that once or
that. Yep, click it once, and then you go right here and you click filter, and you click that.
Okay.
And so that turns on all these little arrows. So you get all these little fancy arrows. Now, what we talked about, right? Column L, I want to know everyone who's been silver. So I click the drop-down arrow because now I can do that. I'm going to click select all so it checks everything off because all I want to see is silver, right? I'm looking for re-ranks this month. So boom, click silver. You'll see it's the only box with a check next to it. Hit OK. Now, again, right here, you could be done and just manually look at this and go, okay, I'm going to look for people who are silver or senior, you know, whatever. But I would take it one step further because you guys are awesome and you can do that. Go to paid rank. You're going to do the same thing. Click the drop down. Click select all because you want to be able to pick what you want. And I'm looking for senior ambassadors and ambassadors because this is a re-rank, right? So I'm going to click OK. Now my list has been filtered. These are all people who are qualified that have gone silver once before but haven't done it. They didn't do it in July because I downloaded July's report. So I know I can reach out to them and be like, you know what? Man, I wanted to let you know you have the chance to make $100 all over again. You get your bonus all over again this month, plus a free bottle of hemp oil that we haven't even launched yet, right? Which I know you're going to want to be a part of because you're going to be a business builder again with me. And I know that once you're a business builder, you're going to want to be able to speak to this product, right? That will instantly put $100 in their pocket, right? Just re-ranking. That's the same bonus they got when they went silver the first time, right? So think about that because they're also getting their pay points. So all the other stuff that they once got, again, you know, they're getting that again, but it's just they're getting that bonus all over again. And how cool is that? How often do we get a chance to get our rank bonus again? That's why I'm so passionate about this. And you know, if you look at senior ambassador, right? Wow, they were paid as a senior ambassador this month. They only need one more person. So I'd call and be like, hey, bro, you need to know this. You're one person away from getting $100. Go get it. Like, what's wrong with you? We got new products now. Go find somebody. Get your $100. Like, you can do this. You got this. I got faith in you. You can totally lock this down, right? Be hyped because this is awesome. Be pumped. So that's something I would do, right? Or, you know, sorry, I'm just not as good with the hey girl stuff, but hey girl, like you're one away, right? Go get your one person, get your $100 this month. How cool is that? So that's basically how you can sort that. And you can do the same thing. Now that you guys know how to do this, you can do the same thing with first-time people, right? The only difference would be in their highest achieved, I'm looking for anyone who hasn't gone silver. So I'd look for senior ambassadors or ambassadors, okay? You can even leave your filter the same, right? Leave this other column as is because you're looking for anyone who's holding ambassador or holding senior ambassador, and there you go. Hey, you've hit senior ambassador and you're holding senior ambassador. You've never gone silver before. If you go silver this month, like, this is crazy. This is a really big point. Now, if they go silver this month, let me stop my share so you guys can all see me. If you go silver this month and you don't do it with the 3 new enrollments, then the sponsor and the new silver will not get the incentive money. All right. You will get the triple credits for Leaders Retreat. They will still get their silver $100 bonus plus their pay points plus everything else that they would normally get for going silver. They just won't get the product and the additional. In order to do that this month and go silver for the first time, you have to have the 3 enrollments. So that's the one kicker. You do not need the 3 enrollments to be silver this month and to get triple credits, but you do if you want to be a part of the silver incentive. So that's something to keep in mind and to track with your people, because even though they're 1 away, if they get that 1 enrollment and they go silver for the first time, just because they didn't get the incentive, I mean, yeah, the incentive's gravy and it's really cool because you both get $100 and that's super cool, but still amazing, right? Still amazing that they get their bonuses and all that. So, and when you break it down, you know, this month, this is the really, really crazy thing. And I'm sure you guys have seen it, but this is like mind blowing for me when I really put this down on paper. Is it's literally right at, it's actually a little bit more than this based on the pay point this month. But it's about $522 if they do it in the first 14 days this month, right? And I think we've got about that left this month. So if they joined right now and they did it before the month end, they're looking at about $522. And when you really break that down and you go, hey, if you could find 3 people to try a product with you and you're going to get just under $600, that's crazy. That's awesome, right? That's a big opportunity when you really put it that way. And, you know, maybe you're a leader that's like, hey, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to sweeten the pot. I'll take the $100 that I'm going to get, my $100 that I'm going to get for sponsoring them, and do something to help that person find those 3 people or something. You know, that's up to you. But that's what's amazing. That's a huge amount of money, right? That's just crazy, crazy, crazy. And if you have anyone that joined earlier this month that is still looking at this, even if they're past their first 14 days, if they do it in their first 30 this month, they stand to make 422, north of 422 based on the pay point last month. So that's crazy. Anyone who's joined this month that's still in their first 30 days, they're basically getting the enhanced fast start bonus thrown at them with this incentive. Plus, they're getting their free hemp product. Plus, you're getting $100. Plus, you're getting a free hemp product. Plus, you're getting triple credits of Leaders. Right?
Wait a minute. When you say that you get $100,
yes.
If you have a level 1 that goes silver, you get $100.
Yes.
Y'all.
Yep, and you get a free bottle of hemp.
That's insane crazy.
Yep. And there's no limit. That's what's insane. There's no limit to it. I mean, you could literally develop 5 level 1 silvers this month. They each walk away with between $400 and $500 and something dollars. You walk away with $500 and 5 bottles of hemp. So, and it looks like Billy Joe had one go silver. What's up? Nice job. That's amazing.
Wait. So if your level 1 goes silver, you get $100 and a bottle of hemp?
Yep. And it's unlimited.
No, it was the sponsor got it too. See, y'all, this is crazy town.
And you guys, welcome packs still ship free, and 130 PV orders still ship free this month, right? That's huge. Plus, Leaders Retreat has been dropped to $950 and credits are still tripled. So this month is crazy awesome, you guys. Like, really, when you put it all on paper, like I remember when I first started here, if we had a free enrollment code, like, watch out. People were like, you know, sharks in the water. Like, it was insane how fast things were going, okay? Now, we're coming off the heels of, you know, the first half of this month, a lot of people had free enrollment codes, plus credits were tripled, plus the best silver bonus I've ever seen this company put out, plus 2 brand new products that were in their infancy. We had just launched Active and Balance, right? Plus, you know, and all this other stuff, free shipping, everything else. It's crazy town right now. So it's really, really awesome. And I tell you that because I want you guys to be confident and be excited about what you're sharing, because the opportunity is really, really big. When you thought enhanced fast start was a lot to talk about at $422, the fact that you could go offer somebody over $522, that's crazy this month. That's a huge opportunity. Plus, whatever the new product's valued at, which I can tell you it's not super cheap. So that's what's really cool. It's amazing. You get this opportunity to be the first, and it's going to be really crucial for your guys' businesses if you think about it, because this new product is already being talked about a lot. We've got a lot of hope around it. There's a lot of people waiting for it. The people who have had a chance to test it have been singing its praises. So I can tell you, when it hits the market, it's gonna be popping, and it'd be a lot easier for you to speak to your own experience and be able to say what you personally liked about it so much than it would be to be like, yeah, I mean, I heard it tastes really great and people are sleeping great. Having your personal experience is key. And why not get it for free? Why spend your own money? You can do it for free right now. So, and you can use it to drive the excitement within your own network, which is really cool. So build that FOMO yourself. And like I said, the cool thing I think you guys will see with this incentive and with Leaders Retreat and everything is that if you guys do the things that get you credits, you guys do the things that earn you this incentive, ultimately, you guys are growing your business in the most sustainable way that we see possible. We literally have looked at this and tried to figure out what will really provide you and your family residual income, what will really provide you guys stability, and these are the things that will do it. That's why these contests are structured the way they are. And, because of that, they might not feel as easy as they might have in the past, but they are built around giving you guys a sustainable legacy, right? This is what we're after, and the whole term, Rise Up is this year. Last year was legacy, but this is really about giving you guys a business. We don't want you guys to just go out and have these, hollow enrollments or people that join just because they're trying to do this or that. And then all of a sudden you're left with this empty team because, when this incentive come and goes, or when the trips come and go, at the end of the day, when those bills show up at your house and you're trying to pay for your family, you're trying to provide for your kids, or whatever it is, whatever inspired you to take this journey to begin with, that's what matters. That's what we do this for, right? I mean, everything else is icing on the cake and it's amazing, but that's what we do this for. So that's why we set it up this way. And we did it in a way that we wanted to enable you guys and give you everything you had, right? We know those triple credits for Leaders Retreat, right? You could be sitting at less than 500 credits, develop 2 silvers and go, right? You could develop 1 level 1 silver and a few other things and go, right? It's there. It's very possible. But look what the other side of that coin, look what that's going to do for your business. You just developed a level 1 silver. You grew your business in a sustainable way. You've got new customer, new ambassador, right? These things that are going to grow your business and grow your teams in a way that's going to benefit you in the long haul as well. So not only am I passionate that anyone here today could claim Leaders Retreat and still go, anybody could claim Leaders Retreat and still go. I'm 100% confident in that. But the way you're going to do it and what it's going to do for your business, what Leaders Retreat is really going to mean for you and your business when it all settles is even more amazing and even more powerful, because the trip's incredible. It's amazing training. People come back. They talk about it being like I've heard people call it like the convention 2.0. They come back and it's just, they're so fired up. They get amazing trainings. You get to be surrounded with everyone else and really just enjoy that. But what it's going to do for your business, because what you did to get there is huge, and you guys can all do it. Everyone can do it. And it's been exciting to see the excitement back in the field, because when we dropped the credits, we did some of these things. I've seen people fired up again and like, I can do this. I can do this. And you could be sitting at 300 credits right now and you could absolutely do this. Absolutely do this. Help somebody join and earn almost $600 and send yourself to Leaders Retreat. That's incredible. It's totally possible. And I hope that you guys understand, don't let the numbers, don't let the credit discourage you. If it helps not to look at it, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Be like, I'm going to go get a level 1 silver and I'm going to go get some customers and some ambassadors, and you will go to Leaders Retreat. right? The credit numbers are a little bit, they're probably daunting because you're not accounting for the fact that everything you're doing is tripling. So when they do move, they're moving 3 times the speed they've ever moved before. So if you look at it now and you think, oh my gosh, I'm at 400 credits, I'm so far away. Well, are you? Are you really at 400 credits, or are you at 1 silver and a couple ambassadors away, right? Like, break it down that way and focus on the activity, because it's really, you guys are probably a lot closer than you're giving yourself credit for. And there's spots. You know, everyone's worried about not being able to go, go for it. We will handle the most effective, fair way to get the people who locked it down first there. I promise you, we have a lot of meetings going on about this. We're figuring that out, but don't worry about that. Focus on getting there, because that's the thing that you guys can control. And I'm telling you, we have space, and people are saying, oh, I know people are going to go silver and that commissions hasn't closed yet. We have a trending report. We know exactly what is trending based on those numbers, and we know that there's still space. So you guys can definitely go for it. We keep all those numbers, you know, accounted for. We know exactly what's trending based on when commissions closes. We have those. So don't worry about that. We'll handle that. You guys just worry about growing your business, sharing this incredible incentive, which is Insane Town. You know, these got these great products, active and balanced right now, which if you guys have anyone in your organization who hasn't tried it yet, like, they need to be on it yesterday. It's just incredible what it's done for people. Even one of the coaches here on the team, I'll keep his name out of it, but you know, his mom had I don't know how I should say this most compliantly, had some issues with balancing certain levels of things. And since she has been on it, she has been dead steady and swears by the product. And this particular coach is really a huge, I don't know, he's a big advocate for balance now. It's been amazing. He's in love with it. And just because he sees the numbers, you know, you literally, you know, can see the numbers on paper and you know it's working. So really amazing with that. And then Active's just been crazy, you guys. It's been awesome. Been one of our best selling products. It's fun, it's easy, it appeals, it's gender neutral. I heard so much about the pink drink and getting guys to be excited about a pink drink, even though I've personally never cared. It's gender neutral. People love it. It opens your market up. You can go after those energy drink people. You can go after those young college kids that are pumping Red Bulls down their throats. Give them something more exciting to take, something fun, right? It's clean energy, clean ingredients. You can go get the hipsters. There's a whole group of those people out there. It's so fun right now, you guys. It's such a fun time to be in Plexus. Couple that with the fact that Jen Viev's got amazing training. If you guys have not looked at that training, it is really incredible. And again, it's found on your dashboard. When you go into your dashboard, all you got to do is scroll down. You're going to see a little maroon colored box. That's going to have the calendar, the training calendar. Click on that, and you can literally pick what days are what's going on, what the topic's going to be. If it's a previous date and you heard that it was so amazing, you can click the previous date and the video will automatically pop up and start playing.
Will you show us? Can you do a screen share?
Yes. So let me open it up.
For the visual folks.
Yeah, let me open this up real quick.
Because that's the one thing that is really hard to push is all these amazing trainings in the pack. And I have people that still have not joined the pack. And so they're totally missing out. But at least they can see the calendar in the back office and see what's there. But also I love in the pack how you can see the events on the left side and you can click that. It also shows you what all is going on when. Yeah,
absolutely. So let me do this. Let me just log in and to show you guys, see, are you cool if I use your back office, Alicia, just to show them where it's located?
Sure.
Cool. All right. So we're not going to go into any details, but I'll just show you guys what you're looking for. Get logged in here real quick. So it's really easy. A lot of people don't even realize this little tab's here, but you guys, something that I love that Jen Viev does that would take the pressure off of you, especially with the onboarding process, she has a welcome to Plexus call, right? Where she's going to field a lot of those time-consuming questions that you feel stuck with, that you as a leader are way more qualified than to be spending all the time on these types of things. She's going to show them how to use their back office. She's going to show them how to do XYZ. It's really amazing. There's a million different things that she talks about in there, and it's basically everything that you need to know to be, you know, a new Plexus ambassador. And the great thing is it's something that you could go, hey, I want you to go check out this video. You just joined on Thursday. We're going to do this great video. Maybe you watch it with them. Maybe I would personally send them to go watch it and have them come back with any questions, because that's accountability for them, where you know that this person really actually wants to work this. So you're not wasting your time with somebody who doesn't. Because here's the thing, if they tell you they really want to work this and they want to go for it, but they're not going to take the time to go watch a quick little video with Genevieve, who is amazing, who was on stage in Vegas, who brings the house down. If they don't have time to go do that, you probably don't have a whole lot of time to be working with them anyway. I mean, right? When they commit to going to watch that video, then they'll get your time. Hey, you know what, you're too busy this week? I get it. Let me know when you watch it and we'll talk more, right? It's accountability for them. So it's amazing. Let me show you where it's located. So I'm going to share my screen. So what you're going to do, here we go, virtual office. Is it showing up, Alicia?
Yeah.
You see it?
Yep.
Okay, so this right here, Plexus Training, click View Now. Boom. It opens up. Again, I told you guys, don't be scared about other markets. Here you go. Everything you need, US Spanish, US English, Australia, Canadian, all the different calls. So if you've got someone anywhere, cool. Let's go check out this one. English, click it, opens up. Here's August. So I have all the calls for August. I have all the calls for September, right? So I go through here and it's like, huh, you know what? What's today? Today's the 21st. So I don't have a welcome to Plexus call yet. Let's go to, here we go, the 4th. There's a welcome to Plexus call on the 4th of September. So anyone who joins me this month, I'm going to make sure that put on their calendar, you need to go to this welcome to Plexus call. I'm here to help you, but let's jump on this. This is really going to be a good way for you to get your feet wet, right? But here you go, right? It's the 21st. So we don't have anything else this week. What do we got next week? Oh, we've got Monday motivation. We got an opportunity call. We've got a product call. How cool is that? I wonder what Monday motivation's about. Let's go ahead and click it. Go ahead and click it. Need a little motivation? Need a little guidance? Here it is. This is what motivation's all about. You can register for that webinar. You can register for all the other webinars. Once you hit register, you're going to get the link, everything you need to go join that call, right? Super cool. Let's say that maybe you're like, huh, I really heard that you guys did a silver success call on the 14th, and I heard it just brought the house down. I really want to see that. I want to share that with my team because I think there's a lot of value in that. We're going to watch that as a team, right? Go ahead, click it. Boom. Minute you click it, here it goes. Video's ready to play. Instantly, you can start watching. There you go. Ashley Kinsel's on it. You can watch this whole silver success call. Over here, you've got everything transcribed, right? And over here, you've got chat messages, so you can watch what people were talking about in the chat live. Anyone who's been talking about anything. So I want you guys to feel like you can utilize that, right? A lot of the trainings, those types of things are what drain you. They take the most energy for you, right? When you're, as a leader, when you've got people and they're like, tell me how to do it. Tell me how to do this. And you're like, oh my gosh. And maybe you can only do one or two, talk to one or two at a time. And it's like, this is really sucking a lot of my energy and time. And then it's like with your family and your other commitments, it's like, where do you go talk to new people? How do you have time to go cultivate new relationships, maintain your team, train the new people, and handle your life, right? It's really hard. This is going to take that pressure off of your shoulders. And again, you know what? Maybe you watch a previous one, like this Silver Success video. You take notes on what you like, you watch it, and then you go, hey guys, I want you guys to go watch this. We're going to do a Zoom call next week. I want you guys to watch this between now and then and have some takeaways because we're going to discuss it in the call. Again, you've given them a week to go watch this on their own time and have some takeaways. It's accountability. If they're not willing to do that, you as a leader probably should think about diverting your time somewhere else. It's not worth it to them to go watch a video that you pre-screened and saw value in and came up with content around. Then what is your point? Why are you pouring into these people at that point, right? And not to say you don't care about them. or not to say that they aren't great and you're not happy to have them on your team. It's just, are they a leader? Are they going to get leadership type devotion? Are you going to pour into them like you would a leader? Or are you going to take that as a sign that maybe now isn't the best time, and you're going to go pour into those people who do that homework and do show up prepared for the call because they're showing you that they want it, right? And around that, one of my favorite quotes of all time, I love this quote when it comes to work, is that effort is the number one indicator of interest, right? So if you're writing this down, effort is the number one indicator of interest. And I love it because people can tell you all day long they want this business. But if they're not putting in the effort, they probably don't. And the reason I love effort is effort's what they can control, right? Effort is what they can actually, they have all the control in the world over. I don't like to judge people on their enrollments because, you know, if we could control everyone enrolling, we'd all be diamond, right? It's not the case. We can't always control that. We can control our reach outs, right? Because that's our effort. We can control the conversations we have, going out of our comfort zone, doing posts, being involved in team calls and team trainings, showing up, watching these videos that our leaders suggest, plugging in to what's going on with our team, right? Those are all effort-driven things. You can control that. And if I'm a leader, I'm going to look at people who are doing the things, who are putting in the effort, because that shows me that they do want it and that they actually do want to do this. Because if you don't do the effort, which is the one thing you can control in this world, right, then what am I pouring my time into? Because I can sit here and edify you all day long and give you the best tips in the world. If you're not willing to go out and try something, we're going to go nowhere. And I'm going to get exhausted and I'm going to get frustrated. I'm going to feel like my training's not working because I'm pouring into people who are doing nothing with it. You might have the best training in the world. If it falls on deaf ears, it doesn't go anywhere. So these are some things. I think accountability is a great vocabulary word to have in your business. And it's something to not be afraid of. A lot of you yellow blues out there, probably a little bit scared of this accountability word, right? Because you love everyone and you don't want to offend them. I'm not saying don't love them. They'd be the greatest people in the world. Go to dinner with them, have drinks with them. I don't care. Invite them to your kids' birthday parties, hang out by the pool, do whatever. But this is your business. This is your time freedom. This is your income. This is your way to change the face of your family's life, right? This is where you can impact other people's lives. You could reach out to somebody and change the look of their health, right? So it's not something that I really would play with, in the sense that if you're not willing to pour into me, it's not that I'm not going to talk to you and we're not going to be friends, but are you going to be my business partner? Right? And that's a really powerful thing when you think about it. If this was a franchise that you were standing in an empty building about ready to sign the lease, and this person was going to co-sign with you, would you do it? Right? Would you put their name on that lease with you? And if the answer is no, then you need to figure out who that answer would be yes, and run with those people, right? Because this is a business. It's a relationship-driven business, but it's still a business. And being smart about that and knowing how to trigger, find those people is really going to be key for you. And it's every one of you. It's finding people like you that are willing to be here on these calls, plug into these calls, want it. The fact that you guys are all here, going back to the effort quote, shows me that you guys have the effort because you're doing what you can do, which is plug in. I see some of you in your cars, right? Jessica was eating her bagel. Everyone's in different points, but you guys are making it a point to be here because it's important to you. You see the value in it. It means that much to you to be here. So you need to find other people that have that like-minded drive and focus on them. And then that'll free up your time to go after your newbies, to go find these new silvers, to go find these people that are going to get you to Leaders Retreat, these people that are going to take your team to the next level, these people that are going to get you on stage in Nashville, right? So those are kind of some big takeaways with that. I really hope, high level, with everything we've kind of covered, I hope that you guys will take away that this month is not over. There's plenty of time to get these silvers. I really, really encourage you to do it. I'm being completely honest when I said I've never seen a silver incentive like this, right? And I'll give you guys a little hint. Alicia knows a little bit about this, probably, because she's usually on the in. But, Christina has been working on a project that's her personal project that is something that's really big, that's going to bring some amazing things to the field. And I promise you guys, we've got some really crazy fun incentives set up next month around it. We're going to be announcing this project, and we're doing some really fun things around this project. And if you go this month, and I hope that you guys will understand why we've set the incentives up this way. If you have some business builders, AKA you develop some silvers this month, right? See where I'm going with this? You will align yourself for September to take advantage of everything that we're going to be launching, right? Because again, we are trying to align everything. And I hope that you guys are excited about these incentives and you take part in them as they go forward, because I can tell you we've got them planned out to the middle of next year, and they all align with our sales strategy. Everything aligns. If you follow A, then B will come, C will come, D will come. We are trying to funnel you guys the route you need to go to see the max results. So these incentives are not just, hey, we're going to just give away a pair of shoes this month. There's a reason. Look at that. Let's look at this high level, right? Last month, we had enrollment-driven incentive. This month, all of a sudden, we have a development-driven incentive. Next month, we've got something going down the business side, right? You can see we've kind of set you guys up. 1, 2, 3. Fresh people come in, develop those people, run with the business. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And it's going to continue that way. So that's what's really exciting. And I hope you guys know we're bringing our A game for you guys to kind of bring those incentives that way so that you will grow your business. And so high level, grow those silvers. This is insane. Leaders retreat, you guys have plenty of time. Plenty of time. I don't care where your credits are at. Don't look at it. Go get your silvers, get some people enrolled, and get there, because you can do it. And 3, look at those trainings. Join in with your team trainings, right? I know these calls, this is just one of a few calls that Alicia and Beth and everyone does that are really just amazing. And I want you guys, like, I'm going to pump Alicia up a little bit. Okay. And this isn't, she doesn't even know I'm going to do this. So this isn't her, but this is amazing, you guys. I hope you guys, you guys are amazing leaders, but the fact that Alicia and Beth and Ariel, all of them are willing to do these calls is huge. You guys, these are some of, the top leaders in our company right here. Alicia, Beth, my gosh, they've been trainers at our events. I just traveled with Alicia earlier this year to 3 different cities and 3 different states to go do our health and happiness tours, right? These people have been on stage at some of our biggest events, and they're here giving you guys one-on-one. They have very successful businesses. They've been there, they've been in your shoes, and they've done it, and they're here to help with you guys. And so I hope that weight of that will sink in a little bit, and you guys are here, which is amazing, but encourage everyone to be on here, because the fact that you've got leadership that's willing to plug in and give you guys this kind of one-on-one, it does not happen with everyone. I've got people who have no upline, who have no upline's upline. They are on their own island trying to do this. They are completely by themselves, and they have 0.0 support. And it's so amazing that not only do you guys have several very big diamonds that are willing to be on this one-on-one, but they're also very fun people in general. I think you guys would agree with that. And I think that speaks volumes to you guys, right? That you guys have clung on with them. I think they attract like-minded people. So I think that speaks volumes to who you guys all are, because you guys are around these people as well. So I think that just goes to show the power of this team, and there's really nothing you guys can't do. So keep that in mind. I know we had a lot of comments. I don't know, Alicia, you want to wrap it up? I'll read through some of these comments and see if there's anything.
Yeah. Okay, you are the sweetest. Thank you for giving this little shout out, because like you said, with the effort is the #1 indicator of interest. And I know that Facebook isn't always showing us what's going on. It's kind of hard to get word out to everybody. I sent a lot of invitations for this call today, and I know it's hard, but I appreciate all of you for making that effort to jump on live, and even the people that end up watching this recording or listening to the recording.
Yep.
Y'all, every time I get in my car, I listen to a recording that I missed. Like, when we register for trainings, if I can't be on live, it will text me the link. And so I've got in my phone the text of links of calls that I've missed, and I just go up and I'm watching or listening while I'm driving, listening to the different training calls so that I don't miss anything. I don't want to miss anything. I am still learning. I'm still growing. And 6.5 years later, I still crave information because I know that things are changing with our company. There's new ideas out there, and I just want the best that I can share with my team and help them grow. As you know, my goal, of course, is to get all of you to Jules. Anybody that wants to be a Jewel can be, and don't ever think that you can't be, because you know that opportunity, you have this exact same opportunity that that I did. But there are some things here I want to throw out that that we have that can help you too. Is one of them is our new sampling system, right? That's new. The cool thing is if you have somebody that logs into your account, you can even send them the link that directly takes them to your sample sharing system. And they order, let's just say they order a 3-day or a 7-day, they get it for free shipping, but also they will get emails directly from corporate that tell them how to take those products. They're pretty cute too. They're like, you know, directly to them. They'll say, hey, Jessica, here, congrats on ordering the 7-day of Slim Hunger Control. This is how you take it. Let us know what you're thinking. And then in like 2 or 3 days, they'll get another email. Hey, how's it going? You've had 3 days worth now. What do you think? And then they will also get a 10% off that they can use towards their purchase or a welcome pack even. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And all the welcome packs get free shipping this month. So we have that incentive out there. When you're showing somebody the welcome packs, it will, you know, if you look on our site, you can log in, you can click enroll, like you're going to be the one enrolling, scroll down and you can see all the welcome packs and they will tell you the discounted prices, right? I mean, they'll tell you how much, like they're 45% off or whatever it is. It'll tell you the discount. And so I'm always, always, always sharing that $199 welcome pack because it's the biggest bang for the buck. They're going to get the most products for the best deal. And then if they're like, you know, I can't spend that much. Okay, well, you're, you know, this is the best price on all these products. But we also have a $99 starter kit welcome pack that you can get too. And I call that the starter kit versus the, you know, the big kit, because the big kit has the best bang for your buck. And I like a good bargain. And I'm like, if I can get this for 45% off, that's what I'm going to do. Right. Plus free shipping. And so we don't even have to have these dang promo codes, y'all. That's still such a great deal.
Amazing.
So really, Ryan and I were talking about like a little call to action for our Zoom here today of what you can do today to not only increase your credits for your leaders retreat, help you get somebody to silver, but just give you that push to do a little bit of effort and conscious work for your business, because sometimes we think it's just going to happen during our day. We don't actually put in time for it. Which that's, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? Whatever it is, which that's my nemesis with meal planning. So I always plan to work my business, but my family may suffer for their meals there. So I'm working on that. But anyway, so if you make your plan and you do this today, Ryan has a little something for you. So tell us what it is.
Yeah. So I'm going to get to that. I did see a couple questions in the chat. Angela did ask about if they go silver, their credits won't show till September. So that's what we're working on right now. We're trying to figure out a good way to do that. If there's any way to do it live and have it kind of work like a rank advancement where it would trend until you had a return and, you know, then nothing would be official until it closed. I don't know if IT can do that. It's an idea that's been tossed around. They are looking at all that, but as it currently stands, yes, everything will show live except for things that require commissions to close. That's how it stands right now. I did see here, it looked like Elizabeth asked, do most people do a Zoom call with their team? So yes, I love Zoom calls. I love Zoom calls because you can do it on your phone. As you saw, we had people on their phones, out and about, driving, listening at sports games, whatever it is. You know, I remember Beth joined our Super Saturday Express and she was at a like softball game, I think, and she was just listening on her phone. So I love Zooms. It's good to see people. Again, it's accountability. If people want to work this business, find some time, you know, be open to finding times that work for most people, or, you know, like Alicia said, find the majority and then record it, something like that. But I do like Zooms. I think they're kind of fun. Yeah, I think that's it. But so yes, the challenge is, this is really fun. I want you guys to do 10 reach outs today. 10 people, right? Start up those 10 conversations and reach out to those 10 people and do it by the end of today. Once you've done your 10, reach out to Alicia, let her know that you've done it. And what we'll do is everyone who does it, depending how many people do it, we'll put your names into a cup and we'll do a live and we'll do a drawing for some swag, and we'll send you guys some product and some swag and some stuff like that. Right? We'll do some random winners. So get your names in there, get that done by the end of today, and then we'll give away some cool stuff. Maybe we'll hop on tomorrow and give away some swag. I got some pretty cool stuff here. I just got loaded up from downstairs, so we've got all kinds of things. Got all kinds of fancy things. We've got cool plexus hats, camo if you're into that. We've got shaker bottles. I've got just like, man, all kinds of stuff to give away. So we'll do some fun giveaways, but just get your 10 reach outs and be bold. Don't be scared, right? Because you've got something really, really good to offer this month. That's what's exciting. They've a lot of money on the table, a lot of opportunity for people, a lot of opportunity for you with the credits, and so it's a win-win for everybody, and they're getting great products. So what's not to love about that?
Thank you so much, Ryan. You spent lots of time with us today, and I appreciate you, and you're always willing to do whatever I ask, and that means a lot. So, so y'all give Ryan a big wave. Tell him bye. But we appreciate you. Don't forget to do your challenge and message me when you get it, and we'll post about doing our little drawing. I'll do it, and obviously post it in Beth's team page too. So,
love it.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.
Okay, bye.